You drive back over the Hillsboro Nazarene Church. It takes a bit, but you get there. It's on the other side of Portland, other side of the Sylvan Hills, and way out to Hillsboro. But you walk over and see there's a news van and crime tape around the area. The news crew is filming outside the tape. There's no uniformed officials in the shot, but they seem to be taking your spin. They don't quite want to go with the demonic route, but they have said that there was a murder, explaining away the gunshots that were heard the previous night. The segment's maybe 3 minutes, and then camera guy puts the thing away and heads back off towards the van. The woman will smile and give you a wink as she follows him.
I give my best black suit stare of approval and wait for everything to finish up before I break inside. Should I assume that the person who was making that message is an enlightened news person, or do I think they're just a good citizen?
Her an agent around the same rank as you.
Oh, okay.
Her name is Jupiter Gatsby. He is a wandering reporter for the Times.
Have we unofficially collaborated before?
Oh no, you keep on very opposite ends of the spectrum. She is very much the one that you trust.
I take up the shitty side of it while she takes up the more real side of it.
That is usually how it works, especially in your cell. You're in what's called the gray cell. You've got a group of other technocrats who also work under Agent Gray.
I'm less reputable to the rest of society, but within the cell, I'm not considered disreputable.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, she's the most reputable end. You're the least reputable end.
Both have our parts to play. Then I don't give her nearly as cold of a reaction to the wink then. I don't go out of my way to go say hi, but I'll give her a smile and nod.
You two walk into the church.
Is the viscera apparent already?
No, the smell is, though.
Oh.
There is something foul coming from down those stairs.
I suggest we search upstairs first, detective.
I would tend to agree with you. I tend to agree with you there, Miss Caldwell. Trying to find clues about why there's a bunch of dead bodies in the basement, because I saw the pictures of them.
There should be clues. Betsy, you've already cased this place pretty thoroughly, so with your technocratic perspective, you're not exactly looking in places you hadn't looked before. You got it done right the first time, is your thinking.
Imagine I robotically walk between 5 different spots in the room.
I'm convinced you on NPC.
You don't know what that is.
No, I do not.
You also don't know what the symbols mean, but they are painted directly under the anomaly. You find chapstick, a pair of heels, and a gym bag.
Walkie-talkie dude has started screaming about Catholics. I don't understand why he's doing that, but something about the Catholics.
Oh god. You find the gym bag and look inside.
It's dildos, isn't it? I've opened that bag before.
It is, in fact, not dildos. But you are close. There are 2 disembodied arms, a bunch of spray paint cans, rope, duct tape, 4 penises, and it appears to be a Ziploc bag full of some thick reddish substance.
John is running past Betsy back out the door and going, "Hold on, I gotta grab something from the car." John will bring out the box that he was going to present to Victoria. I have a 5th one.
Starting a collection, detective?
Arranged in some sort of satanic ritual pattern, and it doesn't look like it was quite completed, so might need an extra penis.
Can't disagree with that logic.
I'm hoping it doesn't need another one of any of the other body parts, because I'm fresh out of fucking luck on those, but I do happen to have an extra disembodied penis on hand.
To be fair, the portal did not open until another penis approached it.
It all tracks. I love John. I love John so much.
I write it down in a little notebook.
You've got a duffel bag, looks like kidnap supplies and the results of said kidnapping.
Oh.
And Betsy shows you downstairs.
Well, that makes the bag seem light.
It does.
None of the people down here are missing arms.
Only one of them's missing the gooch.
Looking carefully, they all are.
There's only 3?
Correct.
There were 4 penises.
And 2 arms.
I don't see how the arms are relevant to my investigation.
Was concerned by that fact.
There's bloody handprints all over the empty fourth corner of the wall, scratch marks on the floor, about at the limit of the manacles. Somebody was there.
I'm gonna need my walkie-talkie guy to do some analysis on this blood from whatever camera he's got hidden on me. He needs to visually do some analysis of this blood.
So you're gonna show your button over the
Yes.
thing.
The top button on my shirt and kind of point it at the blood.
Bird had an idea that John, the way that he understands the world, everything's chaos.
You have to understand the world was chaos to John before this happened.
The practice is God bonded. John thinks that these things happen because there's a dude on the other side of this walkie-talkie that has serious connections. He thinks there is a spy on the other side of this walkie-talkie.
No, I can't mind control people. I can talk to my walkie-talkie guy who can hack into everybody's brain chips that were put there by the CIA for advertisement purposes.
No, we put it there for advertisement purposes.
See, that makes sense too.
CIA wishes they were on our level.
John put the chemicals in the water and turned the frogs gay.
John did make the frogs gay, actually.
All right, you're having WTD scan the blood. Where is this blood from?
Yeah. Male, female, kid, adult.
The walkie-talkie is back.
I'd like to examine it while it's being spoken to.
It looks like just
An old Walkman.
there was these things called microtalks in the era that are like high-powered walkie-talkies. Success. I can tell you where the rest of the blood's at.
That would be very useful.
It's over beneath the crack, and in that bag, and in the Walton Valley Hospital, and out in the field behind the church.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. Alrighty then, I'll get right on that. You have a wonderful day, W.
There are no sleepers here. But while John may be able to believe he did what he did, it was still a vulgar act.
I could say I followed the blood splatter.
You went and showed your little
Yeah.
button up to it and talked into a walkie-talkie and it told you things that you should not know.
True.
I'm going to say that's vulgar, gain 1 point of paradox.
A modern microtalk has a 16-mile radius. If I assume that's the same now, this agent that the detective works for could be anywhere in Portland.
Closer to 8 miles at the time.
That's still a fair amount of Portland.
Indeed. They were, however, not very good at going through mountains.
It'd have to be on one side.
Unless you're on top of the mountain.
No, you don't understand how Portland is laid out as a city.
If they were on top of the Sylvan Hills,
That's werewolf territory.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
Anytime I drive through the Sylvan Hills anymore, I always think, God, I hate this fucking road. Why the fuck would they ever put this winding fucking road here at 35? And I always also think, and I'm stuck in werewolf territory if I die.
That'll boost the range being up on a mountain.
it will indeed.
That's why you need Dick as a contact, so that he can fly and spy for you. Be your I spy in the sky. Your
Trying to
special
remember,
lens
you and
guy.
the Prisha,
I'm going to take a little break with Bird to nom some pizza. I will be back in 10 to 15 minutes.
Goodbye.
Alrighty.
You and I should discuss what the fuck to do next, because I legit can't figure out what to do next.
Yeah, I have no clue. So Ollie has a couple of spheres in Prime. Maybe is capable of opening the rift just enough from that side with a strong enough catalyst?